Hello, everybody. Welcome. I can see you're all lovers of fine art, and you have come to the completely incorrect place. This is Theatre De Phe Nix, where I, as your noble artistic director, have gathered together some of the most hilarious, most talented, and most importantly, available talent that I can find, and we read through the classic work of literature, the Ace Attorney trilogy. Now, you have come at a very exciting time because this is the season 2 penultimate episode. We are 2 episodes away from finishing season 2, which is very exciting. There's too much to catch you up on. For those in the chat, I've posted a content warning. Some aspects of this case have aged like milk. If it ain't for you, come back next time. I'm sure things will be a little bit more upbeat. But let me give you a brief rundown of what's happened, because there's so much to get through. So, the Jamin ninja, Juan Corrida, has been killed. The main suspect is Matt Ongard, who played the Nickel Samurai. We recently found out that the killing was committed by Shelley the Killer, a professional hitman from a lineage of hitmen. But who hired Shelley the Killer? And most importantly, Phoenix has to get a complete acquittal for Matt Ongard. Otherwise, something awful is going to happen to his assistant Maya, who's been kidnapped by Shelley the Killer. So, in the most recent, in last week's episode, we found out that it was in fact Matt Ongard who hired Shelley the Killer. For the first time in his entire legal career, Phoenix has to go into a case knowing that he is defending a guilty party. How will that affect his psyche? Probably not a lot. Man's dumb as a bag of hammers. So, without further ado, let's go in to Farewell, My Turnabout. Enjoy, everyone.
I think I know where Shelley the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth, have all police units head for Ongard A Orange Mansion immediately.
All right. You hurry over as well.
All right then. Yeah, don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun. I know you're shocked.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Right, come on, lads, let's head over there. No.
Hey, pal. No,
Sorry,
no, you don't want to talk to me. That's okay.
Just
That's
working out how
fine.
to
I
head
don't
over
mind.
there, sir.
Just checking you're all right.
I'll keep getting turned around. Here you go, I found it.
Ah, lovely.
March 22nd, Ongard Mansion, living room, living room, living room, living room, living room.
Maya! Are we in the living room?
Please answer us, Mystic Maya.
We have this area completely surrounded. There is no way for him to escape.
Well, he can't get away on that bike. It's suspended from the ceiling.
You're absolutely right, Gabri.
Assuming he's still in.
I can't believe it. That butler, all this time, he was the killer.
Are you saying the butler did it?
I am saying the butler did, Gabri.
Jesus Christ.
He and On Guard were working together all of this. I'm sure they worked out a contingency plan ahead of time.
I bet they did. A couple of bellends. Right, come on. Actually, let's examine here what we got.
It's a figurine of a bear, like all of those creepy bears that were in that room, but there are a lot of cuts in it for some reason.
Right, I'm nicking it. That'd be good for Christmas. Right, a bear? Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Corrida? Why would something like this be here?
Right. Look down. There's a little pet door.
Well, I'm I'm sure that's for you.
That fucking cat. If I see that cat, I'm gonna go off, I swear.
I forgot the cat was called Chew.
I didn't know the cat was called Chew. That's why I was so confused. You saw it in my face, right?
I did indeed. Do you think that this here, came through that little door and...
There's no. It's locked.
There's a little key. Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors bed down by now. Let's go, Edgeworth.
For more of Phoenix breaking down doors, check out Case 2, this game.
Slamming doors. Fuck, there's no one here.
From the looks of this room, I would say this is on guard private land. Look at this right.
An antenna.
Orange antenna.
Yes, it is. And it's for sending and receiving radio signals and a VCR.
Oh, top of the line. There's a Betamax
Sky
player
Plus.
here, a laser disc, a mini disc player, hit clips. So
A
many
cassette
hit clips, sir.
Ooh. Check inside the deck. If there's a tape, it would be an important piece of evidence. Just letting everyone know. Christ, if we're lucky, it'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it.
I'm sorry. The tape record.
Ah, shit.
There's no tape.
I found a cassette labelled Party Jams 97. Is that of any help, sir?
Well, we'll have that for the drive to the court
All right.
tomorrow. Also, I'm going to take this aqua tape.
Oh, no.
There's no mistake that someone used this to record something.
Don't try this at home, maybe.
Looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped.
Good show, Don't Try This at Home. Davina McCall. We used to watch it, didn't we, Gary?
Don't bring me into your conversations like that.
And what's his face from the first ever I'm a Celebrity?
I know who you're talking about.
Oh, what's going on here? Huh. We've searched all over, but it looks like he got away.
I'm sorry.
Hi, sorry, I'm Gary. Boom! Nailed it!
Oh, Gary, you're so funny.
No, he's not. Looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time.
And now we've lost our only lead.
Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar.
You better hope it's not load-bearing. The entire house is going to come down.
Pillar and a duvet.
Oh, I like duvets.
Yeah, you're right. So am I.
We're close. I can tell.
Yeah, maybe if you took a step back from each other, you'd be further apart.
Don't you move anywhere, Edgeworth. You stay right there.
Man, Gary, you're killing me today. It's really funny.
We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us.
Maya. That's what we're searching for, right, Maya? Yeah, it is. Right. Off we go. Let's have a look. What we got here? This looks like a picture of Miss Impacts. And it's a lovely frame. With love, space, Celeste.
This impacts? You mean...
Yes, Mr. Gareda's former manager.
Well, it's good because I wasn't going to finish my sentence that time, so I'm pleased you did. Would a picture of Miss Impacts be... Wait, what? Why would a picture of Miss Impacts be here in Mr. Ungarde's mansion?
And why does it say with love? This might be a clue. Right, I'm nicking that. That's how I'm having it. That's mine.
Ah!
What's wrong, Pels?
Please let me see that picture frame. frame.
It is a lovely frame, isn't it? Go and eat, huh? What's so special about the frame?
On the back. There's something written on the back of the frame.
All right, just going to turn it round and show you that.
Maya in orange. It's Mystic Maya. She left us a message.
What?
I thought you'd come. I knew you would.
Lucky it's an audio message.
Now listen up. You'd better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag a not guilty, I'll never forgive you, ever! I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Hurley, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for the helpless lunk. That's it for now, Nick. I guess I'll talk to you guys later.
Did a lot on that frame.
Gary, that song was amazing as well. That's a... no! Sob.
Right.
Yeah.
What's wrong? Why the blind steady?
You know why I'm staring, Miles. And, nothing.
We searched the house. This is the last room. Looks like he alluded it.
Wait a second. You searched all 3 rooms?
We did indeed.
Yeah.
As far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm gonna get. But I'm still short one last thing.
And what is that?
You know what it is. I hope no, it's this. Miss Andrews' Cyclock.
Why are you saying Cyclock out loud when no one else can understand it?
If I could just find out what secret she's holding, metaphorically, then I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm fucked. To blow this case wide open and expose the truth.
I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact them.
If you could, that'd be great. Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open that one last lock, and I'm just going to nick one of these Pinot Noirs. They're not going to miss that.
March 22nd, Detention Center, Visitors Room.
Good evening, Mr. Wright. ... What's wrong? You look ill.
I think the Pinot Noir was corked, and Miss Andrews.
That's a real first world problem there, Mr. Wright.
It really is. I have come to remove your Cyclock. That's what I'm doing.
That's right. Just say that without any explanation.
I'm just saying it.
Just...
No context. Don't need it.
Cyclock?
Yeah, she's an Omega level mutant. She can summon sort of blades of psionic energy.
That sounds like something I needed a backstory for.
And I want to know, and you will tell me your secret.
We've already spoken at length about my secrets, and you've not proved that you can really be trusted with them, but fine, go ahead.
But this time,
try to break if you can.
I'm going to give it a bloody good go. Right, first of all, got your present. Take that. Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Ongarde for the murder?
That sentence is a really odd present, sir. I've already told you countless times, it was because I thought Matt was the killer.
No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Ongarde.
Are you saying that out loud or just in blue?
Shit, that was supposed to be a thought. But Ms. Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge in a really orange way.
So are you saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for.
Ms. Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on another person.
I'm writing it down.
Oh shit, did I say that one out loud? Fucking hell. Right, there is something or someone in her orange past that would make her take orange revenge. I require another present. All these photos I've got here. Here we go, take that.
Celeste?
There is only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings, and even revenge. And that is Miss Impax's suicide.
What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager.
Huh?
Stop getting that picture out! Stop getting that picture out! How
I'm
many
just showing
times?
you it.
On top of that, the one who hit her suicide note was also Juan. Now put it away.
I'll pop it away.
What does all that have to do with Orange Matt?
You're orange, right? You haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. Ongarde, it would mean that he must have had some orange relation to Miss Impax and her suicide.
Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt?
I can, and I require another present. Here you go, take that.
I tell you, your presents are really shitty.
This is a photo of Miss Impax, correct? And isn't it a lovely frame? She looks younger than when she passed away, though.
Yeah, that's how aging works.
And it says here, with love, ... space, Celeste. This is Miss Impax's handwriting, isn't it?
I'd recognise those ... dots anywhere, sir.
Yes, you would.
Where did you find this? Nope, that's all right. It was a rhetorical question. I really don't want you to ever answer any of my questions ever again.
What's a rhetorical question?
I feel like I am not an English teacher and therefore I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah, it is. I found this at Mr. Ongarde's mansion just like 5 minutes ago, didn't we, lads?
Fucking cat.
He's got a cat called Shoe. ...
No.
And after all this time...
We brought the cat with us.
Why are you harping on this cat? I'm trying to tell you something emotional here.
Sorry.
My last remaining secret has been revealed.
So, success by unlock.
Well done,
Sorry,
sir. She dared you to
bummed
break
you
her,
out.
and then you gave her a picture, and she immediately broke.
Ah, fuck.
You can see how upset all this makes me, and yet you still do it. Celeste, she was supposed to get married to Juan.
Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out.
Because Mr. Carita, yeah, that's right, I'm still here. I forgot I was here too. Because Mr. Carita didn't want to get married to her anymore, right?
Yes. Because of Matt.
Because of Mr. Ongarde? What do you mean?
I don't know why that's so shocking to you after everything that's happened.
I wasn't listening. I think that's why I'm so shocked. I'm sorry.
I think I can see where this is going. Yes, I can. I can see. Oh, Gary.
So, Gary, is this music really necessary?
Well, You know it. It felt like you were going into a sad story.
I am.
But well, then I'll just keep on tinkling.
Celeste, she was Matt's sister a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at that time. Look at this picture of her. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together.
So that's why. With love, ... space, Celeste, is written on the frame of that picture, the one here.
Pearl, it looks like you got something to say there.
Sorry, I sent Pearl away to get me a 12 from the vending machine.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I forgot I was there again. They were a couple, weren't they?
Thanks for getting that 12.
I mean, yeah, as the picture would suggest.
If you listen very carefully, you can hear your job security circling the drain.
I'm so sorry.
It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Even
That's
though
okay,
I just
Pearl.
told you it was. Celeste was being used, toyed with, until she was thrown away.
Like a toy.
So
No, she's very
Yeah,
emotional.
you're
She's
right,
crying.
Pearl.
She's crying.
You're right, Pearl. That is really horrible.
I'm so sad. I'm so sorry.
Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that.
So you're saying he's a nice guy?
An r/nice guy, yeah.
That's what I thought.
Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that is where she met Juan.
Constantly chewing his leaf.
Yeah. He loved that goddamn leaf. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning on getting married. And then it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, not again!
Sorry, I just thought I'd quickly flash it.
Put it back in the bag. Put it
Alright.
back in the bag.
I'll pop
Celeste,
it in the bag.
She killed herself. Although that's not the language we should use in this day and age. We should say that she died by suicide. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called off the wedding, right?
I don't think he could.
Yeah, I can,
Did I
Gary.
spell it out? Are you really that idiotic? Okay, fine. Matt confessed to Juan, big inverted commas there, about his relationship with Celeste.
Oh no, I knew that. Yeah, no, I see. So that's what happened. I knew.
Sir, sometimes you have all of the emotional maturity of a fucking Alistair Green character.
Who's Alistair Green?
Even I know who Alistair Green is, Mr. Nick, but that's not the point. Why did Mr. Carita have to call off the wedding?
Oh, Robert Green.
I don't understand.
Goalkeeper.
It was probably because of his worthless
Did you say
male
the
pride.
goalkeeper?
Preach. Preach.
Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed, quote unquote, the truth on Juan.
Oh, fuckboys are like buses, aren't they, sir?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like the 3-2-1.
He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most.
Poor Ms. Impacts.
That wasn't the end of it.
I
Again?
I just.
Are you
I want us to
took
have
my eye off
context.
you for 1 second.
That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left behind a suicide note. Now, please take the picture down.
I've got a spare copy.
And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds, and so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die
Interesting
Please
wording.
take the picture down.
Okay, I scanned 50 copies.
Then, when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note.
Why would he do that?
It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt.
Because he could, like, throw it at his head.
That's right, because even after Celeste's death, it was about the rivalry between two men.
Women aren't allowed their own stories, are they? And it would be especially damaging to his, quote, refreshing like a spring breeze image. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge.
Revenge? There's that word again. I feel embarrassed, but I don't know what it means.
Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note,
It's a little bit
which
disrespectful.
is really fucking insensitive. At that time, it would cause Matt the most damage, of course.
And that was at the press conference after the stage show.
I knew all about it because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they?
100% yes.
Yeah.
Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game.
This is weirdly prescient. There's a level of self-awareness present, sir, that should have been here throughout the entire case.
I absolutely
Think?
agree.
That night, when I found Juan's... I really don't know how you got this picture, but that night when I found Juan's body...
I've got loads of shit in my bag here.
Christ. It was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt.
I've got a compass. I've got a toy.
Those two were always spying on one another after all.
I've got a shoe. A shoe.
Just the one?
Yeah, well, one's a cat.
Right. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. Wait, so if you've got one shoe and one's a cat, does that mean you have no shoes?
Well, I've got one shoe and then another shoe that's a cat. So
Right,
I've got
I
one
understand.
shoe.
Fine. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public.
It's Puma.
I was going to burn it. I even had brought a lighter.
That's when you know you're serious about burning something.
But I couldn't find the suicide note. And that's when revenge crossed my mind.
Oh shit, that word again.
Yes. And how did you get these? Are you stalking me?
I'm honestly, I have loads of photos in here. I was
Fine.
going to make a slideshow
Anyway.
and send it to you.
I don't really want the memories, thank you.
Alright.
I was gonna bring to them my own kind of cruel revenge.
Right.
Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. Oh, zip it, pretzel head. And that's all I have to say.
Wow.
Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, you're still gonna help that man, quote unquote?
I'm a lawyer.
I see. What a foul profession.
I'm Phoenix, and thank you very much for your time and for talking with me.
I'm not sure he's fully aware of what just happened in this conversation.
It was was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway because I'm in a fucking prison cell.
Sorry, we did come at 2:30 in the morning as well. I'll tell you what, I can't sleep either. Not with
Oh,
the
boo
maze
fucking
situation.
who?
I know, but or with what I know now.
There will now be a 10-second intermission. Please take your seats. The second half is about to begin. We'll have a proper interval later.
Oh, Gary.
Is this not copyrighted?
God, how did I get into this mess?
You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix, right? This is a nightmare.
Ah! What have I done wrong?
I cannot allow you to go on like this.
But I'm just a simple defence attorney.
Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title.
Ah!
Gavel.
I've had this dream before, someplace, some time ago. As if this day was written into my destiny, in my diary. The day I'll stand in court as a lawyer. 2, prove a killer innocent. I'm not best pleased about
March
it.
23rd, 9:43 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
Oh. Hello, this is Phoenix Wright, lawyer.
Alex.
Hello?
You
Hello?
don't look
Oh.
so well, dude. You're gonna prove me not guilty today, right? Babe. If you please, Mr. Lawyer.
You've got that Nesquik again.
Remember, it's not just me. Your precious friend's life is riding on today's verdict, too.
Oh.
Now listen up. You'd better get en garde and guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you, ever.
Maya.
Phoenix. Phoenix.
But Maya. Maya, I mean, how's Maya?
I don't know.
Right. Hang on, you don't know?
She hasn't tried to channel me since yesterday.
Phrasing.
Maya, what am I supposed to do? Because I haven't got a bloody clue.
Well, like I said, for a lawyer, the worst times are when you have to force your biggest smiles.
I don't like the way you smile when you say that. That's very unnerving.
But
You can't give up. There's still some hope left.
stop it, please. There's nothing left. Not here. Not anywhere. So sorry. I'm silent. It's that accursed on guard day again. Will you leave me alone? Look, don't call me anymore. I mean it.
Oh, you're really mean, pal. Like,
Oh, Gumshoe. No, I'm really sorry, mate.
no, it's fine.
Where are you? We're at the courtroom.
Oh, okay. Can you see me? They let me join the investigation team, and we're chasing after the killer, pal.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
What? Hang on. Then do you have some sort of lead?
Sorry, bud. Right now we got 0 leads on the guy. Like, nothing at all. Huh. But we're not gonna give up.
Gumshoe.
Yep. Until the trial is over, until the verdict is handed down. That is normally when trials end. We're gonna do everything we can to find the killer. If we can get May out, then you can get on Gade the orange guilty verdict he deserves, pal.
That's true. I could do that if they found Maya first.
Yeah, you got that. So you have to do whatever you can to make the trial last longer, okay? Stall him, interview a parrot.
Is that legal? I don't know. I have to make the trial last orangely longer.
As a police officer, I am advising you to waste the court's time. I mean, if you go at Mr. Edgeworth with everything you got, like really lay into him, give it to him hard, then you two can draw it out.
Would like that. Oh, hang on. Now I get it.
I believe in you, pal. I believe in you. You and Mr. Edgeworth can do it.
Phrasing! God, Mia's been here 2 minutes and this is already starting to happen.
I'd like to do it too.
So, what have you been up to? I mean, believe in us, you know. We're gonna give it all you got, just like you know. Only there's gonna be a little less eroticism.
Got it. Thanks, Gumshoe. See you, mate.
Okay, bye.
Hey, Phoenix. You understand now, don't you?
You don't have to breathe it into his ear. You can talk like a regular person.
God, it's tickling.
Can I? You have something money will never be able to buy. Friendship.
Well, I don't know. Gary costs £50.
Yeah, I do.
It's the strongest weapon in the world, and you have it in abundance.
More stronger than... I don't know, can't name a weapon. A trebuchet.
Name a stronger
trebuchet.
weapon.
A trebuchet's quite strong. Yeah.
Why are you naming fancy eggs?
Looks like we're coming to the end. Fucking hell. I have to make the trial last as long as I can. Gumshoe will come through. I know it.
March 23rd, 10 a.m., District Court. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an oldie but a goodie. Welcome to courtroom number 3!
Oh, Christ, I very much appreciate being here.
Oh, monsieur.
Gavel! The court is now in session for the trial of Matt Angede? Angede?
The defence is ready, Your Honour.
The prosecution has been ready for a while.
Oh, the library is open.
Jade already.
Reader Queen.
Now, as I recall, we concluded yesterday's session with a big mystery on our hands. It feels like it was weeks ago. The mystery being what exactly was Miss Adrian Andrews' role in this murder. That is to say, is she really connected to the crime itself? Mr. Edgeworth, if you would please inform the court of today's proceedings.
Shouldn't you know that?
Yes, I just can't be bothered to recap.
Adrian Andrews. She forged evidence to prove suspicion onto Mr. Engardet, and then proceeded to escape the crime scene by wearing a nickel samurai. The guilt of these actions are those from which she cannot escape.
And you are saying that she is guilty after all?
I'm not finished.
Oh, you had paused for quite some time.
I know, it sounded like a drunk. It was just dramatic.
I apologize.
Ms. Andrews had nothing to do with the committing of the actual murder.
What?
I would like to direct the court's attention to this cupboard.
What is that? It looks like a shell.
Well, very perceptive. This is the calling card of a certain assassin.
An orange assassin, you say?
Yes. Juan Corrida was killed by a professional. And the person who hired the assassin, his client, so to speak, is Matt Ongarde.
Oh my god, the twist and
Bloody
turn.
hell.
Oh my god, the drama is better than Poirot.
What a surprising turn of events!
I would think it's become commonplace by now.
Yeah, remember the parrot?
I do remember the parrot. I was a different person back then.
I know what's going on this time, unlike the other times. So I know that everything Edgeworth has said is true.
But we still have to hold out as long as we can.
Okay, you are doing it on purpose. I know you're doing it on purpose.
Doing what?
Oh, for God's sake. You know what? Never mind.
At least until Maya's safe and sound. The capital city song.
I wonder how the trial will turn out today. I haven't got a clue.
You're a fucking lawyer!
I hope we win.
Gavel! Now then, please call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls the defendant's mentor, Mr. Will Powers, to the stand.
Ah.
Now then, witness, your name and occupation, please.
Okay. I'm Will Powers, and holy shit, look at this suit. What a charmer. I'm a poor, underpaid action star.
And what is your relation to the defendant?
Well, that's I guess I'm sort of a lousy mentor to him in a way. Yeah.
Mr. Powers, please. You don't need to put yourself down so much.
Objection, the witness is fishing.
Perhaps. We'll see how this goes.
Oh, sorry. Well, but I'm just kind of a nothing sort of guy.
Sustained. The witness is fishing.
Fishing for a compliment.
On the night of the murder, you visited the defendant's room. Is this correct?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Bollocks.
But you know, I didn't actually get to see Matt when I went.
All you need to do is answer the question you're asked. Now then, I would like you to please testify about when you went to Mr. Engarde's room.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. As you can see in this photo, Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. He was talking with someone. At first, I thought it was the bellboy. I watched the two of them for a while, perhaps creepily, you might say. But then I gave up and I went back. I had guests with me that night, and I couldn't make them wait for me. Oh, and that's the.
Nothing sounds out of place in Mr. Powers' testimony. Gary, did I say it right? I said it right!
You nailed it,
Well done.
mate.
Well
you
done.
nailed it.
And talking with the bellboy is no big deal, really.
If one assumes that the person Mr. Engarde was speaking with was an ordinary bellboy. ...
What are you implying?
Well, Mr. Wright, let's have your cross-examination, shall we?
Looks like we're in another sticky situation.
Couldn't think of any other way to phrase that.
No, just really sticky.
Huh? Like the time we went to the jam factory.
Yeah, and then we got stuck. It was a trap.
Yeah,
Can't
that was
you
horrible.
smell it, Phoenix?
Yeah, strawberries, raspberries, blackcurrants.
For us to find out more, we're just gonna have to charge in. Head first, right?
Yeah. Loganberries.
After the award ceremony. Oh no. Okay, I'll hold it.
Hang on, hold it.
Okay. Getting mixed messages here, but that's fine.
From those loose syllables, I've got. Hang on. You saw the two of them, the bellboy and the defendant, together, correct?
Yeah, the bellboy just wanted to say congrats.
Fair play. Now, while you were watching the two of them, did you notice anything strange?
You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip.
Tip? That's a perfectly normal thing to do.
So, how long did you watch the two of them exchanging this tip?
Well, not more than a minute or two, I think. Like a perfectly normal length of time to not look creepy, I would say.
Hang on, hold it.
Okay, I'll hold it, but I was about to say something.
Hang on, at first? And what do you mean by that, at first?
I didn't think he was a normal bellboy.
And why was that?
Why did I think that, Mr. Wright?
This guy's a bag of wet eggs, sir.
I literally don't know how to read that line.
Hang on. How am I supposed to know? What? Hang on. Hey, wait a second.
What the hell is going on?
That's a good point. Actually, Mr. Powers, only a few minutes ago, you stated...
Do the voice.
Wait, is this me doing it, or are you going to do an impression of me?
Oh, this is me doing my impression of you. Off you go.
So I'm doing an impression of you doing an impression of me.
That's the one.
You know, I did feel something weird.
Oh my God, Grover
hey,
from
I don't
Sesame
sound like that
Street,
at all. That is brutal. Brutal, Mr. Wright. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip.
Oh yeah,
Right,
I hadn't thought of that.
That's not what I sound like. I object, frankly. Very nuanced accent I'm doing here.
Yeah, I've been working on that impression. Could it be that you felt something strange about the tip-giving incident itself?
Yeah, that's it. Hey, you really know your job.
Thank you very much. Not a lot of people say that about me.
Well, don't put yourself down. I think you're doing great.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor.
This bellboy wasn't an ordinary one, was he?
Ordinary?
That's what I said.
Well, Your Honor, perhaps you should let the witness tell us.
Very well, let's go back and forth through impressions or whatever. Mr. Powers, please amend your testimony. Oh, look, I've done it again.
Oh no, you lost it, mate. You lost it.
You mean about the bellboy, right? Fuck me, this script is leaden. That's the only thing it could possibly mean. Okay, I'll amend it. But while I do, you better not interrupt me and say hold it, because I really get upset. The two things I hate, people saying hold it, and people doing lousy impressions of me. Okay, I'm done.
But you have to say your amended statement.
Oh, right. As I was saying, Matt gave the bellboy...
Oh, no, hold it. So he gave the bellboy a tip. What's so strange about that?
No, so, well, you see, Matt's not a poor penny pincher like me. I was trying to figure out how much it was, because the tip really shocked me. Why am I talking about this fucking tip? Doesn't make any sense.
How much was it? How much it was?
You're going to encourage a conversation regarding the tip.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, we are supposed to waste as much time as possible, aren't we?
Exactly.
Yeah, that is true. But that's when something even more surprising happened. More surprising than a man tipping a bellboy, if you can imagine it. This bellboy was putting the tip he got in his pocket. Huh? Whoa, big news. I agree with Will Powers. What a cool story. And that's when I got my first look at the guy's face.
I just want to say thank you for the picture as well. Really helps paint the picture.
Hey, they just appear in my pocket and I show them up. You know what? I was really shocked.
I'm afraid I fell asleep. I haven't followed this at all.
Rude.
Sounds like Mr. Powers was surprised twice by this event. I wonder, which of his shocking moments I should ask about?
They're both
They're good
shocking.
ones, yeah, big slam. The defendant is a huge star. He can afford to give generous tips, wouldn't you agree?
Sure. But giving him that much was maybe a little too much, I think. And I appreciate I am burying the lead here, but let's go with it.
Oh, too much.
Would you please clarify for the court? About how much would you say the defendant gave the bellboy?
I mean, after all that, this is what I have to say. Honestly, I don't know.
Brilliant.
I can't even begin to guess.
Fuck
me.
What a great use of everyone's time that is.
Is Will Powers, is he on the mission to delay this case or not?
No,
or is he just a maniac?
He's just being Will Powers.
Why would you struggle to guess, Mr. Powers?
Great question, and the answer is because he gave the... Here we go. You ready? It was all leading up to this, because he gave the bellboy a really, really fat roll of cash.
A roll of cash?
I should have led with that.
Oh my god.
A roll of cash?
Oh my god,
Actually,
that's better than
we've got momentarily dunkers.
Well, how interesting.
Is it though?
That certainly was a very generous tip, wasn't it?
You see what you've done, Mia? Now he's doing it.
I
What a
regret
sexy case this is.
nothing.
A very fat roll of cash. That can hardly be called a tip, Your Honor.
What do we call it? Sharp?
Judges begins to look awfully suspicious of us. Fuck. We call it a baguette of a tip? Or a cob of a tip? Hang on. Objection. The defendant is a superstar. That kind of tip is typical fare for people like him. Typical. And fair.
Nice.
Are you saying that all superstars are super spenders? I can receive large rolls of cash by simply bringing people things on trade, ... Then why on earth would I be standing around here prosecuting?
He's got a point. I don't even get paid, let alone rolls of cash for all my hard work.
That sounds like a you problem, sir.
Right, Gavel, am I supposing that roll of cash was not the tip?
Oh,
right?
we're still on this? Good.
I cannot believe you've made this much hay out of this.
I'm trying to find some logic in this. So I assume, nobody said this yet, but I assume the implication is that because it was so much money, it was more than a tip. What was it?
Orange payment, Your Honor.
Payment.
Isn't it obvious? The orange murder of Mr. Juan Carrera.
Oh, no. Then the bellboy the witness saw.
Yes, he was the assassin.
Goodness me, juicy.
Can you believe an orange assassin?
Triangle.
Gavel, hold your horses now. Mr. Edgeworth, you don't have any proof of this, do you?
Have I ever been unprepared to support my claim, Your Honor?
Well, you've lost cases against Phoenix 4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was in the last one, wasn't I?
I have here the card Shelley the killer left at the scene of the crime.
Shelley v. Killer.
Here's the person the police's special investigations team has been chasing for ages.
Now, the special investigations team, that's separate from the rescue team, right?
No, they're separate arms.
I am certain that the person the witness saw was this very assassin, Shelley the killer.
Really?
Oh. Dekile. What's wrong, Mr. Powers?
I mean, so much, but, no, nothing. Something just clicked in my head, and I think I just figured something out.
Oh?
Actually, I saw that bellboy again later on that night.
What? Christ, that was a...
God, you saw him again!
There's
more information in this
Mr.
case.
Powers, please, you are looking extra fly, so go for it.
Thank you, how professional. Yes, sir. Anyone who compliments my suit gets all the testimony they need right away.
And by right away, you mean right after this intermission. We're going to take a quick break. When we go back, when we come back, we will see Will Powers testify again. Will Phoenix be able to drag out this trial as long as possible? Well, with people testifying like Will Powers, it seems like it's going to be a much easier time than he thought it was. You're going to see a trailer for a stream I'm starting on Sunday, then the intermission. So we'll see you in a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. I don't need to give you too much of a briefing. There's a lot of stuff happening. So with that in mind, let's plow right in. Will Powers is about to testify for the second time. Let's see how things go in Farewell, My Turnabout. Enjoy. It helps if you unmute, Mr. Powers.
Oh, sorry. I was talking away and no one was listening, and I was like, this is like being back at high school, but it wasn't. I just didn't press the button. So this time, I was in that hallway because I had to go to the bathroom. Number 1 or number 2, you ask? I'll never tell. And that's when that bellboy I saw earlier, came out of the room. Of course, when I say room, I mean Juan Carrera's room. Now that I think about it, that bellboy did seem kinda out of place. Yeah, I mean, I'm just talking to myself at this stage. Yeah, so he had to be the assassin. I'm sure of it. I'll I'll stake my name on it. I mean...
Thank you very much. That is all we need to know for now.
Huh? But I'm not done. There's still more. I had to reveal if it was a 1 or a 2.
Let us first establish that the bellboy was truly Mr. De Killer. Then we shall see.
So the bellboy came out of the victim's room.
Somebody's starting a bike in here.
And if that bellboy was really the assassin...
Wait for the Doppler effect.
Nah, I think an answer is very obvious.
That would be correct, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, I believe it's your turn to entertain and make us laugh.
That was very smug. It was very smug, sir.
Thank you.
Ha 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 ha.
This is no laughing matter.
Do you need an oxygen tank?
Why would you say that?
The second time.
Yeah, so as I was saying, I was about to go to the bathroom to take a massive shit. I mean, just go to the bathroom.
I knew it was a 2. So what exactly was so out of place about him?
Right. Why the insipid grin?
I always grin insipidly, and maybe it's because I have no idea what damaging thing he's going to say next.
No, I'm sorry if the truth is so damaging to you, Mr. Lawyer, but, well, the bellboy was empty-handed.
Empty-handed?
That bellboy was one of those room service people, right? But he wasn't pushing a cart, and he wasn't holding a tray either.
And therefore he didn't have value? This is typical 1% bullshit.
Hey, look at my suit. Do you think I give a shit? Think I give a fuck what you think? I'm Will Powers. I'm a big dog. You'd call that a little strange, too, wouldn't you?
Hashtag Will Powers is over party.
Oh no, I've been cancelled once again.
When is a person allowed to become a human being, Mr. Powers? But I do agree it is a little strange.
Yeah, you agree, right? 1% forever, am I right?
But is it really that unusual for a bellboy to be empty-handed? What should I do? Should I let Mr. Powers' testimony slide, or, I'm not too sure. Fuck it, I'll do this. Slam. There is nothing strange or unusual about an empty-handed bellboy.
No, but there really is.
This is the most insistent he's been about anything this entire case.
I am not sure about many things, but a bellboy being empty-handed, that's
Hey,
the deal.
There really isn't. Nailed it.
You two are done being school children.
He started it.
Hey.
Bellboys follow the room service. There is no reason for them to be empty-handed. Ever.
What the fuck is this script?
Your Honor, I ask the witness's previous statement be supplanted with this new one.
Are you going to do whatever you can to make the bellboy look suspicious?
I see. Very well, the court recognizes and grants the prosecution's request. This happens far too often, you know, for a court of law. Mr. Powers, if you could amend the testimony, please.
Yes, sir. So anyway, I was just coiling one massive dump out on the bug. No, wait, I was on my way to coil out a massive shit. And I'm talking like,
Steady, more about the shit later, but Mr. Powers.
Yeah?
I promise we'll get to the poo later, but you're easily influenced by other people's words, aren't you?
I resent that implication.
Aren't
but
you?
Yes.
As soon as you heard that the bellboy might have been the killer, you got caught up in believing it must be true.
Did I mention the big roll of cash? I think we spent like half an hour on that. But isn't he really suspicious?
You've got him on the ropes, sir. His accent's slipping.
No. He's got all those stitches and did I mention
You're
I was
sounding
about
more
to take a
Sussex
shit?
by the minute, sir. Keep pushing.
I don't know what you'd be talking about. Oh no, I'm a fire.
He's born out of your soul. A baseball has stitches. Are you saying all baseballs are suspicious because they have stitches? Is that what
you
you're
having
saying?
a stroke? Gulp?
Baseballs are not on trial here.
Fuck baseballs.
There's also, what about it being empty-handed? Have I mentioned that before? I feel like
What
I
about the
made that clear.
baseball? Look, I would like to ask the court to please have a look here. Have a look at this picture.
It's that suicide picture again, because you gotta keep showing. Oh yeah, there we go, dead.
This is the crime scene.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
And there is a wine glass sitting next to Mr. Carida's body.
Am I the only one with deja vu?
And the liquid inside this glass is tomato juice, when normally you'd find a Costa Latte.
Because kids game. Smart.
Or an Irish coffee. And now, if you would look at what is on top of the table in the lower right-hand corner here, where my finger is pointing, anyone can clearly see that it is an orange tray with an orange bottle of tomato juice on it.
Photos in black and white.
I'll move my head away from the photo so everyone can see. The bellboy had just brought this to Mr. Carida's room. He left the tray in the room, which is why he was empty-handed when he left.
Ah!
Not sure about this. That would mean that the bellboy had seen and left a dead body in the room!
Dig up, Phoenix. Dig up.
Nah, or not. But can you prove that Mr. Carida was already dead at that time?
Accurate forensics aren't in the children's game. Mr. Edgeworth, do you want to take it?
Yes.
I blame you for leading me down this route.
He is
You have
very
misled
convincing.
the court. You are now on trial for perjury.
I declare a
naughty.
mistrial.
Right.
Wow, what a turnaround.
I'm terribly sorry. ...
What is with him? Why is he laughing so inwardly?
Goodness. Isn't there one more thing you would like to share with us?
I was trying to get to my massive shit, yes, but is there?
The bellboy was empty-handed. Or should I say, empty orange hand, Ed? I recall you had something interesting to say about his hands.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
Huh? And what?
So that bellboy, he was wearing gloves, and not just normal gloves, orange gloves.
Orange gloves?
Yeah, pitch orange leather ones. The other bellboys don't wear gloves like that, right? Orange like my stew.
Orange leather gloves? Why didn't you mention those earlier?
Oh, I'm sorry, it just slipped my mind. I think through things chronologically. I needed to tell you about my shit, and you kept interrupting me, and I didn't get to the gloves, so I am sorry.
Oh boy, does this make the bellboy look really suspicious. Alright, gotta focus now. The first time today. I can't get lax here. I'm gonna slam. So what if he had gloves? A lot of bellboys wear gloves.
Come on, Mr. Wright. That bellboy was wearing orange leather ones.
Another slam. So, a football is made of leather.
What is your deal, right? Why do you keep
I've just
bringing
got
up
baseballs
football?
and different types of balls in my head. Are you saying all footballs are suspicious because they are made of leather?
Swing and a miss,
Golly,
right?
What is wrong with you?
What Mr. Wright is doing here is called a reductio ad absurdum, and it is a correct logical argument. Can we stop taking him to court for it?
Thank you.
That man, he received a large orange roll of cash from the defendant. And then he was seen leaving the crime scene with orange leather gloves. Perhaps he bought them with it. I don't think that even someone like myself can believe that it was just another bellboy.
Ah.
It seems that we have finally come to an understanding.
No, I don't think so.
Now then, witness, please continue with the rest of your testimony. And please, if you could, skip over this shit.
The rest?
Oh, yes, please tell us more, although do leave
Getting
out
mixed
the
messages here.
defecation.
What do you want? Shit
We
or no
don't need
shit?
the defecation.
Okay, all right.
I want to hear this shit.
Yeah, you prudes. So, after leaving Juan's room, the bellboy went and knocked on Matt's door. Just like that. Knock, knock, knock. He gave something to the poison inside the room. Then the old guy just left, without even going into the room. After that, I went to the bathroom and took a massive shit. And then back to my seat. Oh no, I said it!
my
Sorry.
God.
Yay!
So close!
Mr. Powers, one more time and I will hold you in contempt of this court.
You should hold
So
him in
the pen-
contempt to that toilet.
Do run a tight ship around here, Your Honor, so I will respect that.
Gary, that counts for you as well.
That's a fair cop.
Right. So the bellboy, after leaving the crime scene, next went to the defendant's room.
Yeah, I kind of saw all of that by accident, just by accidentally watching him for like ages.
Some accident? I say you saw too much, mate.
Yeah, he saw too much. Shall I kill him, sir?
Nay, wait, Gary, until Tuesday. And all of it was suspicious to high heaven. High heaven.
I hear your thoughts.
Isn't High Heaven that CBD vape shop down the road? Sir?
That's right, Gary. In Battersea?
I think it's safe to say we can no longer consider this bellboy to be normal.
What's your language?
Steady, Judge.
Now then, let's get started, shall we? Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honour. Christ, I have not prepared for this. Their second meeting.
Right, so as I was saying, I walked to the toilet.
Hang on, mate. Hold it.
Okay.
Hold it.
Oh.
I said hold it.
Yeah, no, I'm holding. I mean, that's what I had to do before when I needed to take that shit. Okay.
That's better. What kind of statement is that? Please elaborate and give us a few more details.
Very forceful, sir. Well done.
Thank you. I'm working on that.
Okay.
I should probably ask him only on one question at a time. What's it going to be?
I will struggle otherwise.
So, who took this something the bellboy handed off?
Actually, I don't know.
Alright, hang on, what do you mean?
I'm sorry, but I only saw the poison's arm.
Only an arm?
Did I fucking stutter?
Excuse you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Fair play, Judge. Then you're saying you didn't see the person's face?
Yeah.
Well, you're quite done being rude. It was Mr. Engine's room, right? Correct? So it could only have been Mr. Engineer himself, I'd say.
And then, what did the bellboy do after that?
So after he gave the poison inside the room the thing, and I'm sorry for being overly specific here, then the old guy just left without even going into the room.
Hold it. I'm doing a big slam. I said hold it.
Yeah, no, I heard.
Yeah, what kind of statement is that? I'm going to repeat everything we just said before, because I'm killing time. He gave something to this person.
Yeah.
And what was this something?
If I remembered what it was, I wouldn't be calling it a something, would I? Duh! Stupid head!
Again, rudeness. It implies that something was removed from the orange scene of the crime. Are you sure? You really can't remember, Mr. Powers. Really try for us now.
I think it was something kind of small.
You're doing it, Powers.
Hey, thanks. Is that you, Gary?
Miss Powers, please shut up. I would like to summarize the testimony up to this point, if you don't mind, because it's intensely confusing.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that, to be fair.
Yeah, so would the court.
I would too, to be fair.
When the bellboy left the orange crime scene, he immediately went to the orange defendant's room. There, he handed a small item of some sort to the person inside. As for the person who received the item, all you could see was the person's arm.
Yeah, it was just like that.
Just like that.
Careful, Tommy.
Mr. Cooper, this is the wrong courtroom.
Oh, sorry
Mr.
about that.
Edgeworth. Yes, no, on your way out. Mr. Edgeworth, is all this really that important?
Great question, Your Honor.
Of course, Your Honor. I think this is of the utmost importance.
Very important.
This is when whatever was removed from the crime scene was handed over to the client.
Mr. Powers, please try to remember what it was the bellboy handed off.
Well, let's see. I think it was... no!
If you remember, at any point, please add it to your testimony.
You're being weirdly lenient.
Well, that's my job description.
You are so hot and cold, Judge, and I'm loving it. And also, yes, sir. If I saw it again, I'm sure I can say for sure, but I think it was some sort of wooden statue. Oh, this is new. If I saw it again, I could say for sure. Oh, I'll hold it.
Hang on, steady objection.
Oh, somebody got an email?
What was the point of that pregnant pause?
To wait for my email to come.
That
It was probably spam.
Where did the email come from? Tell us. No, wait, no. I'd rather go back to the trial. Right, where did the objection come from?
Mr. Wright.
Well, speak up.
There's a bunch
Yeah,
of
Gary?
eligible singles in my area, and they're all dying to
Really?
meet me.
Oh, that's
No,
good.
that's spam. I've been got by that one.
Oh, and sorry, Judge, it was me, Your Honor.
Oh, you're the eligible single?
Yeah.
No, he's not. What is it, Phoenix?
I think I'm eligible. And listen, I have a feeling that something bad is going to happen once I show this.
No, Phoenix, don't
Put it
do it.
away.
Don't do it. It's a courtroom.
I've got 50 copies.
Oh, I thought you meant your dick.
Mr. Wright, if you have something to say, please spit it out.
What is the tone of this trial today?
Will Powers has lost his mind, your friends.
Zip that up and, well, yes, Your Honor. Okay, Phoenix. Deep breath. Fucking hell. Whew. Mr. Powers. The something you saw, let me grab it from my bag, was it this item?
Now, Mr. Wright, you are aware you are showing me your penis right now, aren't you?
Oh, sorry, I meant this.
Oh, above your penis. Oh, hey, that's it. That's it. That's the something. Now, Mr. Wright, you really figured it out. And please put your penis away.
I recall we found this at Matt and Garday's mansion.
What, Phoenix's penis?
Yeah, it was
It was there the whole time.
At the defendant's house?
Oh my god, he's still got his
Oh my god, somebody said penis!
No, I did.
With me everywhere I go.
Looks like a croissant.
Order. What does this mean?
Pain au chocolat.
Albatross.
It's simple, Your Honor. Shelley, the killer, assassinated Flancarita in his room. And then he stole this tiny wooden bear from the scene of the crime.
Then the bear being found at Mr. Enjaday's mansion would mean...
It goes without saying.
Yes, but we need you for the record.
Mr. Matt Engarday is the killer's client.
Oh, Christ.
Oh my god, it's getting well better than Poirot.
Gavel, order! Mr. Prime Minister, I said order!
Oh my god, this is so exciting.
Order!
I will say to the right honourable gentleman that Matt on guard is actually innocent and he's not a bully, and it's all fine.
And what about Matt Hancock?
Oh yeah, send him down. Couldn't give a tuppenny fuck.
Right, thank you, Mr. Prime Minister. Mr. Wright, this is a most unfortunate turn of events for you.
Yeah. Sorry, Mia. I fucked it. I fucked it up.
No, it's all right. Your judgment was sound.
It was vibrations coming from my vocal folds. Yeah.
Actually, I figured the bear would come up.
I had it in my trousers the whole time, look.
If not now, then it would have later on.
Yeah.
You hear it, right? You hear what she's doing, right?
No,
Even
no,
if
I
you
didn't.
hadn't shown it to the court, I'm sure your friend Edgeworth would have.
You know
He
what?
probably would have.
You know what? Fuck it.
He's probably got a bear hidden there somewhere too.
I don't think either of them are really bears, do you, Gary?
Why are you dragging me into this? What?
Just a couple of otters.
I almost forgot that he knew about it too.
I'm very confused. I think it is clear that there is no need for us to continue the trial, right?
Yeah, let's go
Okay.
on. Hang on.
Really?
Oh no, I can't let this happen. I have to do something. There has to be something we've overlooked. Maybe it's... I'll get my penis out again. No, I won't. That's weird. Oh, Your Honour, a minute, please.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
I'd like 1 minute. There are still a few points left that we have not fully explored. We haven't described what the poo was like.
What are you trying to pull? And I don't want you to say you're trying to pull shit.
Oh,
Trying to pull you.
well, we can't have that.
Oh, not until a future game.
All right, Mr. Wright. What a questionable point would you like to explore further?
Oh, what one? There's so many. Let's go for this one. I think it's fairly obvious that the bear itself is very questionable. It looks like Winnie the Pooh.
The bear. Mr. Wright.
Yep. This was found at Mr. Ungarday's mansion. And I nicked it. However, Mr. Ungarday was orangely arrested at the hotel that night. Which means that since the murder occurred, he has not orangely had a chance to go home.
That's the new follower noise. Pay no heed to the new follower alert noise.
Thank you for playing that, Gary.
Oh.
I really appreciate that, Gary. I just helps with the tension. I think Your Honor has already figured out what I'm trying to say.
No.
I think you have. It is not possible that it was Mr. Ongarde who took this bear to his mansion.
Oh my God!
That tickled me.
That was a very loud and follow noise.
Exhausting.
Oh my God!
But that's very true. We didn't consider that point, Mr. Wright. There is no way, time-wise, chronologically, in the temporal matters, for the defendant to have taken this bear home.
Oh, disaster averted.
You haven't gotten the best of me yet, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
I remember it clear as day. I remember what you muttered to yourself around the right mansion. We had this area completely surrounded. There was no way for him to escape.
I believe it. That orange butler, all this bloody time, he was the killer.
The killer and Engarde were working together, so to speak. And the killer was hiding at Engarde's mansion. As it butler.
What a bold move. Not what I would have done, but fine.
The bear figurine was brought to Engarde mansion by the killer himself. When it looked like he was about to be arrested, Engarde had him do so. I assume because it would have been bad had the police found it during their investigation. Well, Mr. Wright, you've been quiet for a while now.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, Christ, this is too much. Isn't there anything I can attack at all? I've talked about footballs, baseballs, tennis balls. Look, I have to try. I have to find something else.
What will you do now, Mr. Wright? Do you plan to...
Petonk balls? I plan to expose a clearly shaky place in Mr. Powers' testimony.
Try screwball scramble, sir. That always
Good luck
confuses
with
people.
that.
Are you cold, right?
Very.
What is... There's still another one. You're the
Yeah.
DJ Khaled.
I'm
of
slamming.
Testimony.
There is indeed, Your Honour, and it's quite a questionable point.
What are you trying to prove?
Deja vu.
Oh. Well, we can't have that. All right, Mr. Wright, what questionable point would you like to explore further?
This one. There was one thing in Mr. Powers' testimony that was very unclear.
I don't think so.
There was, and that is the identity of the person who received the orange bear.
He gave something to the person inside the room. I do not sound like that. I'm sorry, but I only saw the person's arm.
He's becoming more like Cartman every second.
Powell.
There we go.
These impressions are brutal, Mr. Wright.
Well, I have practiced. As long as we don't know who it was that took the bear, Slam, we can't be... Ah! That's right. Oh, I'm right. Hang on, what?
Huh?
Huh?
Well, what is it, Mr. Powers? If you're going to scream like that, at least give us a reason why.
Phrasing.
Desperate need for number 2 as a reason?
No, I've already told you about that.
You have made that very clear. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Well, then.
Actually, so I remembered. I remembered who took the bear.
What?
Really?
I mean, I only saw his arm. But the arm. It was the Nickel Samurai's arm. I swear it. Remember that's why I'm in this series, because of that Samurai series, like 3 games ago?
You've got to be kidding.
I never kid.
Are you sure that's the house?
All right, John Cena.
Yeah, I'm sure it was the Nickel Samurai. Have I been wrong about anything?
Oh my god, this guy.
Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. President Poirot.
Order. Thank you. It looks like you've dug your own grave. Yet again. That is how court works, right? We kill those that lose.
Jesus, how many times is that today? I've lost count.
So, the person who took in this little bag is the Nickel Samurai. And, as we all know, Matt Angarde is the Nickel Samurai.
Oh, he is.
Oh my god.
Yes, that's right.
I have a nickel allergy.
Right, thanks to the defense, we made that all the clearer.
You're welcome.
Gavel for myself. I think we've heard enough from me. We know why this bear figurine was at the defendant's mansion, as well as who it was that received the bear from the assassin in his room. Everything has become very clear.
Couldn't agree more.
The client who hired the assassin to commit the murder was Mr. Matt Enjolde. I see no reason for this trial to continue. I have got Bake Off on the TV at home. Therefore, I will hand down my verdict.
I thought Matt Enjolde was the star of The Artist.
Was he?
No, that was Paul Dujardin.
Ah,
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor, for your understanding.
Right.
Mr. Wright? Could not win against the truth, could you?
I knew it would turn out this way. I know it. After all, what Edgeworth has stated is, well, it's the orange truth.
Any last objections, Mr. Wright?
Any last ones? Well, oh shit, do I? What should I do?
I'm
going to object.
Of course you are. No, go ahead.
Thank you. There is only one way out of this. Hang on. There is only one way for me to drag this trial out.
Go on, sir, and don't fuck it up.
Right. The only thing I have left is one dirty trick. Your Honor.
Is that what you call him?
Right now, we have these 2 reasons to believe my client is a client of the assassin. Reason number 1, he accepted the bear figurine from the assassin. Reason number 2, that very same figurine was found at Angarde Mansion. However, Flam, it's possible this is all the work of a certain other orange person.
What are you saying, Wright?
What I am saying is, it's possible a different person is Tequila's real client.
What is he saying?
Right, this guy is dragging. What the fuck is he going on about?
Where are my peanuts?
Yes, I'm missing Bake Off. It'll be spoiled by the papers tomorrow. The real client.
Nod. Yes.
Is this all you have?
I've got some more
Now
food
then,
apologies.
Mr. Wright, let's hear your theory. Who do you say is the real client of Dequile and therefore the real murderer?
Think carefully, sir, and make sure you make an unproblematic choice.
I'm going to go with Adrian. Take
For
that.
God's sake.
Adrian Andrews. Adrian Andrews.
That's the one.
You've gone with Adrian Andrews.
Yes, I have. And we already know that she tried to frame Matt Ongarde for the crime. So remember that, yeah, by wearing a spare nickel samurai costume. Cheeky monkey.
Ah!
Top quality jump in from Will Powers.
Sorry, I just fell asleep for a moment there. Then, the nickel samurai's orange arm that I saw.
That could have very well been Ms. Andrews.
God, so much like Poirot.
But what about Mr. Enjolras?
If you would please recall yesterday's testimony.
I try not to.
The defendant was taking a nap during the break period.
Oh yes, that's right. No, I do.
Yeah, remember that?
No. Then finding this figure at Mr. Enjolras' mansion.
It was a well-laid trap set by Ms. Andrews.
Been reading too much Agatha Christie, Mr. Wright.
I agree.
Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion on this? Might as well hear it. We're here now.
I can't even begin to count the flaws in the defense's logic. But I'll try. 1, 2. Besides which, there is no evidence to support it. However, I can't fully discount its possibility.
What is
Oh
with
my
this?
God, so much
Right,
better than
so-
Poirot.
That's my dear, he done this now.
Poirot's
I have to have a cheese string.
Have you seen season 5 yet?
Oh, I'm going to dip it in this. That silly situation thing, that was fun, wasn't it?
I heard they made him gay.
This is to save Maya. This is to save Maya. Even if the whole world turns against me, this is one fight I can't give up on.
Gotta do it, Phoenix. You gotta take that dump.
Order! 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 All disruptive parties will be forced to leave the courtroom.
Oh, all right, everybody. We're moving the rave outside. This way.
Okay!
Yay! You got it! Woo!
Does anyone have any gum?
Oh, thank God, a quiet courtroom for once in my life.
Your Honor? For the benefit of the defense, I'm willing to play along with his what-if game.
His what-if game, Mr. Wedgeworth, will cost me knowing the end of Bake Off.
Prosecution is prepared to challenge the defense's theory.
Hey, are these two gonna fuck or what?
Mr.
Are they
Wright,
in love?
Even you must have thought it strange and wondered, why would the criminal want this little wooden bed?
Right. I did wonder that. The killer did specially bring that bear to Ongarde right away. Why'd you ask? Is there something special about it?
Absolutely. And I'm sure that once the court knows it's missing, the orange true killer's identity will become crystal clear. Your Honor, the prosecution calls upon a witness who will clear all doubts against Ms. Andrews.
And who could that be?
Quite simple, Your Honor.
Ms. Andrews herself.
Yeah, no, I saw that coming.
Oh my God.
Ooh,
This is
my
very
goodness.
problematic
I
as
was
well.
looking
My
at
cheese
that.
string.
You'd moved outside. I see. Well, then, the court will take a short 10-minute recess. The prosecution will have 10 minutes to prepare the witness. That's fair, right?
Yes, Your Honor. More than fair.
Good. Gavel.
March 23rd, 11:54 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. I knew it was a good idea to hold her hostage. Don't you agree, Mr. Lawyer? But I never thought, in your desperation, you'd try to pin the guilt onto Adrian.
His voice has changed. I swear this demon will pay.
Mr. Nick?
Post, hang on, where's Mia?
I don't know. A really strong power suddenly called her away.
Really strong power. Oh, bloody phone.
Oh, Mr. Nick, your phone is...
Here we go. Yeah, it's from Gumshoe. Hello, Gumshoe.
Oh, I got caller ID now, pal. Yeah, really glad you did that last time. Oh, how's it going? How you been hanging in there, pal?
Oh, yeah, you know, sort of, just barely found something to latch onto, really.
Oh, that's good, pal.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about Edgeworth.
And, what about you? Anything yet?
Oh, yeah, you know.
Yeah, have you figured out where the killer and Mayor are? Be really helpful, really handy.
That's what I was doing. I just watched The Artist with Jean Dujardin, and it was really good, but we still don't have any leads.
Hang on, what? We don't have any more time? But we don't have any more time!
Hey, even if we had one, I mean, a single clue would be really helpful.
Oh, Christ. I was only able to come this far because I kept thinking to myself, I've got to keep this trial going until Mayer's been rescued. But have I just run out of luck this time? Is all our hope for naught? A tent? Huh? A tent? Hang on, Mia!
It looks like Maya was unconscious until just a few minutes ago. As soon as she woke up, she called for me.
So it was Maya that called you away?
She is locked in a dusty little room right now.
Okay, don't like the way you said that.
But I could see a circus tent outside the window about 300 feet away.
Can you have your dramatic revelations somewhere else? Because we're trying to rave out here.
I thought raves were a perfect time for revelations. Can I have some of that?
Gumshoe, is there a circus in town right now? Zip us or...
Oh, there's only one, pal. Oh, it's the very big circus.
Case 3, true believers.
Oh, do I have to talk to the clown again with the hat and...
Oh, hopefully not. But I tell you what, Mayor is somewhere within a 300 feet radius of the main tent.
How can you be that specific? What? Okay, hold on a second, pal. Is this dusty room like needlessly erotic? Okay, draw a circle around the map. About 100 feet radius around the main tent. Hurry!
You're not my boss, you punk-ass bitch.
Sorry, Droopy. Okay, please, Droopy, could you please throw a 300-foot... Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
And... I could see a mailbox under the window.
Hey, why didn't you tell me that before? Gumshoe! That's also a mailbox!
Droopy! Droopy, okay? There's also a mailbox. There is no other information, though. Okay. Oh, sorry, what
but
else?
I swear to God, if there's more information, I'm gonna fly at you like a Lebanese torpedo.
Okay, Droopy. I don't think there's anything else.
Hang on, I'll ask. Hang on. What else, Mia?
I'm sorry, but it was a very small window. I couldn't see anything else. It felt like I was in an old office building. Maybe the 3rd floor or so.
Okay, I heard that. Okay. Droopy, you're gonna come at me like a...
No, I'm leaving. I'm leaving right now. Go fuck yourself.
Look, it's an old office. Come on, Droopy. Droopy, come back. You're my ride home. Okay, look, just hang in there a little longer, pal. Wish us luck, and keep stalling.
Good luck. And don't tell me what happens at the end of Bake Off.
Oh, yeah. Okay, talking of stalling, they bake a whole... it doesn't matter. I'll call you later. Don't let your battery die, okay, pal? Oh, I have fun.
Right, hang up. Maya's not hurt, right?
She's in a pretty bad state, Phoenix. She's being starved.
Gumshoe, please hurry.
Looks like we're out of time and out of touch. Are you all right, Phoenix?
Oh, it's only a matter of time before Maya's rescued. I can do this. I just have to make this trial last a little longer.
Okay, but not too much longer, like 20 minutes.
Yeah, about that.
March 23rd, 12:05 Pum. District Court, courtroom number 3!
Oh, I'm so excited to be back here.
Side friends, let's go.
Gavel, court will now reconvene. No raving in the courtroom.
The killer, the man who murdered the victim, added this to the crime. From this, one obvious question arises. Why this particular item? I believe the answer to that question will provide us the name of the real criminal. Now then, the prosecution calls the defendant's manager, Adrian Andrews, to the stand.
Oh, God.
Currently, the witness is accused of tampering and obstruction of justice.
I mean, that's kind of fair enough. I get it.
However, you have been called to the witness stand today to ascertain who exactly is guilty of murder.
I understand.
Very good. Now, have you ever seen this bear before, Miss Andrews?
This bear? Of course I have.
So you have seen it before. Sorry,
Yeah.
That's right. It's only natural that the witness have.
There were a lot of bears in that room.
Miss Andrews, could you please enlighten the court to this bear's secret?
I mean, I don't want to speak for the bear, but all right.
Does it shit in the woods?
Why? Why does she?
Actually, this is an elaborate puzzle. If you know the correct order, it can be taken apart one piece at a time. At its center is a small cavity with just enough room to store a small item.
Mia, don't say anything.
Swear to God, Mia. Because of its complexity, if you don't know the order, you can't open the bear. You can't really tell that it's just a small jewelry box, quote unquote, just by looking at it.
So this figurine, it's a container of sorts, is it?
Yes, if you'd been listening to my testimony at all, you'd be able to tell that. But it looks rather deceiving, wouldn't you agree?
Yes, this is superb craftsmanship. Oh, yes, I nearly forgot. Before you begin your examination, Can the witnesses stop being rude to the judge, please?
Can everybody else in the room stop being rude to the witness?
No. So you can begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Phoenix, I see you reaching for that picture, and I advise you not to use it.
I swear to God, if you reach for that picture.
What is it, Mia?
Sorry, I was just distracted by the idea of an unlockable bear.
Mhm.
Anyway, it looks like there really was something to the bear, after all.
Speaking of unlockable bears, I can't get to Miles, Mia. We'll chat afterwards.
Okay.
Hang on, steady, hold it.
I didn't even start speaking.
But I saw you mouthing the word puzzle and a puzzle.
That's right, yeah.
It looks like an ordinary thing of read. I still don't...
Why did we even worry that we'd be able to stall this trial, Phoenix?
I mean, it's been a piece of piss so far. And true enough. To people who don't know, I'm sure they would never guess that this was a puzzle. Looks like a bear from Bert's Bears. So, what kind of puzzle is this exactly?
If you know the correct order, it can be taken apart one piece at a time, like I've already said.
Hold it. So, you can take it apart. And how would one go about doing that?
Well, by knowing how to take it apart, for a start.
Okay.
You first turn its tail to the right and then push it in.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, don't. It's not sexy at all.
Oh, yes, I see.
After that, the arms and legs are free to move and can be removed.
Oh.
Ooh, indeed.
No, I get it now.
A boy and his new toy. It's like he's 5 all over again.
Oh no, he's going to his mind palace.
Your Honor,
Don't mind me. Go ahead and carry on. I'm just having fun.
I think he's enjoying dismembering that bear far too much.
I think he's lost it.
Really take it apart. Yeah.
So, what do you find after you take the puppet?
At its center is a small cavity with just enough to...
Hold it.
Like I already said. Oh, fine. Yes, Mr. Wright.
And how do you know about this?
I know because, orangely, I was the one who bought it. Not that anybody's bothered to ask me before.
Huh?
You heard me. It was a souvenir from when a friend and I went to Switzerland.
Hello, yes. Welcome to Birch Bear, Switzerland. We have many bears for you. This bear is
Do
a
they
puzzle.
move apart, though?
Yes, this one comes apart. This one holds secrets.
Oh, thank you. That's so great to know.
Did you move here from Holland?
No.
Yes, that's right. I moved to Switzerland from Ireland.
Yeah, the bear maker did. Yeah, but yeah.
When the impromptu flashback is finished, I'll continue. Then this was a present from you.
That's right. It was a puzzle in the shape of a bear, so I thought it would be perfect for Juan.
Because Juan's a bear.
Because Juan Carita.
No, there was some backstory that he did a wrestling thing with a bear, and then him and the bear became friends. It was a whole thing.
And he took the bear apart. Right, I get it.
So, it was a present from Miss Andrews.
Witness, let's continue with your testimony.
I have a name.
I don't care.
Because of its
Steady,
complexity, I don't know if you...
I don't want to hear that. So, who exactly knew of how to solve this puzzle?
Only the orange two of us, Juan and myself. It was a souvenir from Switzerland.
Yes, where I am from and reside.
So I doubt there are that many people with the same bear in this country.
That's right. It's exclusive to Switzerland, a place I live and am a resident of.
It's so nice to see you again.
But it looks like it could be easily broken. Like if I just smashed it like this. Especially, I mean, if someone wanted to get what was inside, one could.
Well, it's a toy.
Yes, but a Swiss toy.
But it can never be the same again once it's been broken.
Like a heart.
Basil, the man that sold me it was really sure of that.
Was he from Basil? Was he from the northwest of Switzerland? Basil?
Hang on, hold it. I want to know that answer, but also, who else knows that this bear is actually a small container or jewellery box?
Well, Basil, but other than that, I never told anyone.
You must keep the secrets like the bear will keep yours.
I will, Basil, I promise. And as long as Juan never told anyone either, then only the two of us and Basil knew.
Two of you, huh?
And
Basil.
me! I'm standing right behind you.
Oh, sorry,
What
Basil.
is this Swiss gentleman doing here?
Then of course that means
It's so
Mr.
good to see you,
Andrade
Basil.
didn't know, right?
I hope everyone has been very tolerant and respectful of your struggles with mental health throughout these proceedings.
I mean, they absolutely haven't, Basil, but we will have coffee another time to talk about that. ...
I think this is all. Hang on. I think this is about all I'm going to get for now. I really do. I'm just going to take that bear back from you.
Oh.
Well, Mr. Wright,
Miles?
I think even you have come to realize. ...
And what?
That there is one very important fact we have uncovered, and that is this. Colon. This bear is actually a jewelry box.
I wish someone had said it like that, Miles, before you did.
Now that we have agreed to this point, there's only one logical question that can come next, and that is this, Colon.
What is inside this box?
Come on, what's in the box? What's in the box?
Is it Gwyneth
What's
Paltrow's
inside?
That's right. That's what we're going to find out next. Witness,
Yes?
you're the only one who can open this.
I mean, I was making a good go of it.
Please.
Judge, you loosened it.
Exactly. Thank you.
Well, she's going to open
This
the
is
box.
so
Look at
much
that go.
better than Poirot.
Oh, this is my. Look at that.
Did you
Yes,
see that?
masterful
When he was in
box opening
Cornwall.
skill.
There is a painful
Silence!
silence here, and all eyes are on Miss Andrews now as she solves this box.
It's not really silence. I was talking about Poirot.
Poirot's great, that.
I've opened it.
Can we see?
Is this what you wanted?
Paper jewellery.
What is that? It looks like a note. Be sharp, if I'm yes.
I don't think we need to guess what this is.
Oh,
Do it, Mr. Wright.
It's the suicide note.
oh, for God's sake!
You could have delivered that more delicately, I think.
The suicide note left by Juan Carita's former manager, Celeste Invax.
I'm very uncomfortable right now.
No,
I just want to
there's
show
the picture.
everyone.
There's the picture.
No one knew of it,
And, I
but
hope
this
you don't
is
mind.
because it was him.
I blew it up 50 times so everyone can see.
Hidden by the victim, Juan Carita himself.
Get that photo out of here.
I'll pop it down.
It seems Celeste Invax had very beautiful handwriting.
That is a misplaced compliment.
Just as beautifully signed her own name on the stuff. This is most definitely the note she left right before she committed suicide.
Committed is such an ugly word in a court of law, you know. It
First-
Suicide? It did? It
Right,
did?
order! No, order! Witness. Did you know about this?
I mean, firstly, I have a name.
But right now, you're the witness. I don't think you
Yes,
understand how courts work.
you can call me Adrian or Ms. Andrews, anything of that nature. But anyway, I did know about this. I heard it all from Juan. When I discovered his body, again, I don't know how the court has these pictures, but they do have them. When I discovered his body, I looked for the bear, which I knew about. I wanted to destroy the note before it became public. But I couldn't find it anywhere.
Because it had already been taken by the killer.
Everything is going at Mr. Edgeworth's pace.
I'm shaking my head. I know you can't hear that, but I'm shaking my head.
So now that the suicide note has been found, what's the next logical question?
What is written on the note?
Don't read the note.
Is that the one?
Don't read the note.
That's right. At least, that's what I would think.
Given that I have worked so hard to remove the contents of this note from everybody, I feel like it's really not fair that it's about to be read out in court.
Shut up.
Say that for the record.
Now then, I believe it's totally appropriate that the contents of this note be made known.
That is the opposite of what you were saying.
Yes.
Thanks for your support, Basil.
Basil, be quiet, please.
Edgeworth, I can't stop you, can I? I went through so much just to get my hands on it. And I was gonna burn it for her sake.
I'm deeply sorry.
No, you aren't, you asshole!
I'm kind of sorry. But I can't allow you to persuade me to stop. Your Honor, if you could please read the contents of this note aloud, I can't think of anyone who would do it in a more respectful manner.
That's right. Pass the buck.
Has to be me, does it? Has to be me.
You've already thrown two women under the bus. What's the judge for the
Basil, got anything to add here?
This is entirely inappropriate, and I will be donating a large amount of money to CALM, the Campaign Against Living Miserably.
Thank you,
Very
Basil.
well.
I really appreciate that.
Judge's voice rang loud and clear through the dead silent courtroom. He really shouted it.
Oh, it's not actually verbatim. Oh.
In her note, Celeste Impacts left to us a record of all that had happened to her. About being used and then thrown away by Ongarde. About being engaged to Corrida and Ongarde's role in destroying that. I mean, the judge, he really did sell it. And about how she decided in her despair to end it all. He played all the parts.
Dead voices.
That was a brilliant performance, especially because Billington's in. So that's going to be a great write-up.
And that's all Miss Unpax had to say.
Oh
No,
my
be
god.
quiet.
Oh my god, Poirot's got nothing on this!
There is one thing I would like to say here. The prosecution has no interest in slandering Mr. Engard.
Then what?
Our intention, Your Honor, is to establish an orange motive for murder. Isn't that correct, witness?
Yes. ... On the night of a murder, Juan was going to make the contents of this note public. After the post-ceremony show, he was going to hold a press conference.
My word.
I don't know the way this is surprising to you.
Madame Gardet, values above all else, is refreshing like a spring breeze. Which is why you had to stop this note from being made public. At any cost.
I'm just going to take that.
All right, you're just going to take that, are you?
Yeah, I'm just going to take that. It's popping in the bag.
Excuse me, I don't think you should have that. Excuse me, I think I really think you should give it cut to me.
And this time he even went so far as to kill someone to stop him from revealing that.
He put it in the backpack.
I don't know why you're
Yeah, I'm
putting
just
it
popping it in
What a
there.
selfish
I've
person.
literally spent my whole life trying to hide
I
that.
know, but I want it though.
You know, in the valleys would kill him.
There is no margin for doubt. That's a phrase. Margin for doubt. You've all heard it. Mr. De Killer's client's goal was to obtain this orange suicide note. I'm the only person who needed this note that badly. Let's not forget that the bear with the note inside was found at the defendant's house.
Unnecessary gavel. It seems that we have come to the truth at last. The defendant's motives were entirely selfish, and he deserves, apparently, no sympathy from anyone. I haven't been following the case that closely, so I can't make a moral judgment.
Oh, no, am I supposed to escape from this one?
You're defending the asshole.
Why the hesitation, Phoenix?
Why the
That's the
hesitation
same for
from
you.
Yeah, you've been taking pauses in the middle of sentences in the weirdest places.
What are you talking about?
I feel like we come from the same school of acting.
This is just who I am. Gumshoe hasn't called yet, so you know what you must do.
Right. I know. I have to carry on and buy him some more time. Okay. Fucking hell. Right, there are two deadly pieces of evidence. The figurine and the suicide note. Maybe, somehow, I can find the way out of this situation through one of those.
The gavel is already in the judge's hand. Phoenix, hurry.
You could probably go faster if you stop to take a breath every 3 words.
The suicide note or the figurine? Which one should I pursue? Fucking hell.
Not the suicide note, you inappropriate asshole.
Thanks,
Right.
Basil.
Objection! Please wait, Your Honour.
This
Oh, here we
fucking guy.
What the hell?
What
I
a man,
want to
look
eat
at
my
that
dairy
lawyer.
dunkers!
He's still going at it.
I think I took the
It's
wrong
like he
turn
doesn't
at the
care that
read.
he's trying to get a
Oh,
killer
just
off the
getting
hook.
Really
calm.
wants
Has
to
anyone
watch
seen my
Bake Off.
phone?
Like Columbo and Poirot.
The
The
assassin...
front page of the Metro had it.
The assassin took this from him at the scene of the murdering Mr. Corrida. Hang on, let me say that again. The assassin took this with him from the crime scene after murdering Mr. Corrida.
Throw your popcorn at him.
Oh, no, I'm allergic. Look, at the request of his client, of course.
So, what's your point, Mr. Wright?
I don't think it's possible that Mr. the Killer's client was Matt Ongarde.
Who this man again?
Bill!
No, look, in fact, I think there is a contradiction here.
Mm.
You can't tell by looking at it that this bear is really a jewellery box. By chances that Matt Ongarde thought the note was inside this bear, the chances, I should say, are 0 to bloody none.
Oh, why didn't I think of it that way?
Exactly. But I did, so there. And I did think of it that way, and I thought it was rather strange. I did. So, after all, there is no reason why Mr. Ongarde would ever want a jewellery box like this.
Fuck
Christ,
you.
I need a piss.
No, don't even start. Order, order, order. You make a valid point, Mr. Wright.
Thank you.
Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion?
Mm-hmm.
It was just a flash, but I think I did rather well on this one.
Unfortunately,
Right? Okay.
I believe a show of appreciation is in order.
Huh?
The defense seems to be in love, wishing more despair upon itself.
I love someone else. And what?
I would like to direct the court's attention to this.
What is that?
It's a very small video camera, Your Honor.
Ah.
This type of camera is commonly used as a means of orange spying.
Oh, spying.
Hang on, what the? I thought that spy camera was in my orange possession. Well, I had in my little bag.
Matt and Gardet and the victim both thought of the other as their biggest rival. They even went so far as to use this type of item to find each other.
And?
The victim, Juan Carita, was being spied on. His personal life was being watched by none other than Matt and Gardet.
Oh my god.
Bloody hell.
Gavel,
Nice to lead that piss.
Body of
Stop! Mr. Wright.
Hello. Yeah, yes, Your Honour.
You don't tell me you knew about your client's spying activities.
Well, sort of
is not an acceptable answer, Mr. Wright.
Oh, sorry.
I see you're confused, Mr. Wright. You probably mean that I have the camera stuffed in the bear's eye. This camera that I have is not that same one. Last night, I searched the victim's house.
Oh, you on a hunch?
Yeah, no, it's very hard to search anything if you're on a hunch.
I am practiced at writing hunches. Using this.
Gumshoes bug sweeper.
By the way, Mr. Wright, the defendant's fingerprints were found on this.
Bollocks.
Matt Angers. Huh? Sorry?
It wasn't bollocks.
It wasn't bollocks, Prince. Right, fair play.
Oh no, I'm so used to just ignoring Mr. Wright's outbursts.
Fair enough.
So you should.
No, that's fine.
What's that, Mia?
Well, Phoenix. It looks like those cameras were hidden all over the place, huh?
What am I supposed to say to that evidence?
I think this is me.
Well, there's still 2 more bullet points. But
It's fairly obvious that Mr. Engardet learned the suicide note through this. He was watching the victim.
Oh, that's grim.
He got me good this time. Oof. I don't have anything to counter that.
hey, now, what's this lawyer thinking? Mommy, is that man the bad killer guy?
Dirty
Don't
duckers.
look at him.
I want to look at
The
him.
way he's sweating
No,
is just so...
Oh, God, I want to touch him.
Phoenix.
Close your eyes.
Stop touching me. Yes,
just want to
Chief.
poke him in the nipple.
Ow.
Have you figured out what you're going to do next?
What am I going to do next? Does running away sound like a frightened... Hang on. Does running away like a
Nope,
like
nope,
a
you had
child?
one shot, we're moving on.
Oh, fuck.
I know it seems like Mr. Edgeworth is very close to putting the lid on this case.
Yeah.
But in his eagerness to prove his point, he forgot one very orangely important thing.
The second to last bullet point? Hang on. Well, what is it, Mia?
There is a piece of evidence that he really should orangely investigate.
Something he should orangely investigate?
I would really hate to see the good prosecutor get scolded.
Then why are you smiling?
I'm not. This is my frowny face. For not remembering to look into the item when he had the chance.
You are broadly smiling.
That's what you think, fuckface.
Why are you speaking in riddles all of a sudden?
Devil! Alright, I think it's time we finally understand it. This is the third time I've said this evening. Mr. Wright, do you have any further objections?
What is this piece of orange evidence that Mia is talking about?
Yeah, you've got 2 seconds.
Can I figure out what it is that still needs looked at? Or shall I let it go? I mean, would you believe it, Judge? I have an objection, Your Honour.
No! Boo this man again!
Oh, fuck.
Spoon!
Ooh, but in Welsh.
Boot?
That was about the weakest objection I've ever heard, Mr. Wright.
Objection! Your Honour, the defence has no intentions of letting this go so easily.
You are beginning to sound desperate.
That is correct. But that's just your imagination, Your Honour. Forget I said that first sentence.
That's
just your imagination.
gaslighting. You are a problematic person.
Mr. Edgeworth, this is not like you at all. Not like you at all. You silly muppet. In your eagerness to prove your point, you've forgotten one very important thing.
Hey, isn't that what I just said?
I know, but I'm going to take the credit.
Yeah, it's hard to sound indignant when you're putting that on, isn't it, Mia?
Shut up.
You're telling me that I should go.
You're so close, Mr. Edgeworth. But there's something you really should examine about this piece of evidence. I believe this is the ultimate bullet point, and here it is.
This is Miss Ombax's suicide note again, right?
I think we should read it out.
No. No.
Who knows?
No.
I mean, sure, this suicide note was found inside this bear. But this bear was in my possession until a few moments ago. Which means... Stan. Thank you, Gary. The orange handwriting on this suicide note has yet to be orangely analysed. So, we're going to drag this out as to whether this pivotal piece of evidence is really written by Miss Impax or not. Subtle Slam has yet to be even remotely confirmed. Oh Christ, this guy, I'm dying for the piss. Can you not just...
Columbo, Jonathan Creek, gone.
Alright, you can't seriously be suggesting.
I think Adrian's got something to say.
No, I think she's muted herself.
Yeah, she needs to unmute.
I've had so many technical issues, but Mr. Wright, I must say, Mr. Wright, are you saying this suicide note is fake?
Ms. Andrews, you were the one who tried to pin this murder on Mr. Ungarde.
I mean,
Who's to say you didn't create a fake suicide note? And you just said it yourself and put it into this bear.
This is not a nice thing to be doing.
Basil, please, I need comfort at this time. Mr. Wright, how dare you?
Your Honor, the defense is indiscriminately accusing the witness again.
Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth.
There was no evidence linking witness to the suicide note whatsoever.
For the first time in this whole show, Mr.
Objection. But if this is fake, then the orange witness is the only orange person who could have made it.
Are you seriously accusing a mentally ill person of faking a suicide note?
What?
Recall the witness's testimony concerning this figure.
I mean, that's
Only
what courts
person-
are for.
Other than the victim who could solve the puzzle is the witness herself.
And me.
Oh, Basil!
That's right.
Is it you, Basil?
I'm
Or
getting
Basil.
the fuck out of here. See you
But
later.
see you, Basil.
Basil, no, don't leave.
Blimp!
Please, I need you.
I'll see you later, everybody.
But I thought we were friends.
He loved that dirigible.
Ah!
Oh, and he dropped his glass as well. Miss Andrews. You wrote this note, didn't you? Sorry, it's not funny, Matt, but you wrote it so you could use it to frame Matt on guard day.
You really shouldn't be laughing
Lovely
when you say
frame.
that.
I really shouldn't be laughing at all.
I mean, given what you know about Matt Angarde, I find this wholly questionable, but I, anyways, did no such thing.
Right. You're gonna pronounce this suicide note fake just like that. Some evidence to support your theory.
Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Objection. No, I'm not.
Can you just object to each other? Is that how court
No, we
works?
can. Mr.
No,
Edgeworth.
I should be ruling on the objections, but I can't be asked.
Thank you, Judge. You are the one who presented this scrap of paper as evidence. Massive slam. That means the burden of proof lies with you, the prosecution.
Oh my god, he actually used a legal fact.
Oh, Gavel, that's enough. That's enough. No, Mr. Edgeworth, can you confirm the handwriting on this note?
It is as the defense has stated. The handwriting has yet to be analyzed.
Are you okay, hon? You look like a zombie.
If that's the case, it seems that yet again we have reached a point where a verdict is impossible.
Impossible.
Sorry, impossible. Did I say it wrong?
This isn't good, Phoenix.
The judge is going to carry this trial over one more day. I don't think Maya will physically be able to make it another day. She's knackered.
I didn't want to have to do this, but I don't have a choice. I request that both the prosecution and the defense further investigate. Handwriting analysis.
Handwriting analysis, my butt. It's just the lawyer buying for time.
And God is guilty. Look, any idiot can tell you that.
I still want to touch his face.
I think we've reached
Get away.
the end of the line.
Guilty! Guilty! Guilty!
Guilty.
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 No one on the stand. Are you calling me guilty?
Milk teas. I am so sorry.
Who has their phone on in my courtroom?
Oh, Christ, it's Gumshoe. I'm sorry, Judge, I'm just going to answer.
No,
Hello,
I'm
Gumshoe.
sorry.
I'm just going to put the microphone so everyone can hear.
Back at the end of the day.
I hope you've done nothing really inappropriate.
Hang on, what is with him? And what's with that sigh? Where's Maya? What happened to the killer?
Okay, pal. I got distracted.
Take as long as you need.
He got, okay, there was this blimp and a
Don't actually
Dutch.
take as long as you need.
Okay, he got away. It's late. He got away.
You know what?
I got tired, you know. I'm sorry, pal. I really am. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. It's been really like that. I wish there was some way to make it up. I'll bake you a Stalin. I'll get you right on a blimp.
Anyway, what's going on?
Oh, I'm tired. We found his hideout, pal. But the two of them were already gone. You know.
This is terrible.
Oh, hey, is that my... Oh, I'm gonna keep looking, though. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I just need a little more time. If you see Edgeworth, can you get my bug sweeper back?
Hang on, but...
Don't tell me we don't. We don't have any more.
Guilty.
Guilty. Guilty.
Oh, that's not good.
I'm still confused about who is guilty here.
Let's have a riot!
I'm gonna poke him.
Basil, I appreciate that.
Poke him in his sweaty back.
Do you hear that? They're calling for his head.
That's not how this
Mr.
works.
Wright, I can't. What for us to come this far and. Oh.
Have you found her? Hang on, what is it?
Oh, wait, no. Just. Okay, let me talk to Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm going to chuck the phone over.
Literally passing the phone across the court.
Just pass him over. It's okay.
I can't
It's
do
fine.
that. I've got to think
It's
about
totally
it.
fine. Put me on speaker.
Devil! Mr. Wright! Would you please get a hold of yourself?
I want to poke him.
2 minutes. Yes, Your Honour. Sorry.
Don't see that old lady out. I am about to end today's proceedings. You may take your telephonic tools, whatever is going on here, later.
Hold on, Your Honour.
Okay,
No,
pass me through the
Hang on,
chat.
Edgeworth, catch.
No.
Think first. Hey, Mr.
Send you a
Edgeworth.
picture of a
How
phone.
you doing, Mr. Edgeworth? How you doing? Please, okay, you gotta buy us some more time. Like, please obstruct justice for a bit. Obstruct some justice.
Court is in session.
Stone cold! That is stone cold!
Damn right it is.
I'm out of it.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. You were saying?
Thank God for you, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Wright, this is a court of law.
I'm sorry, Your Honour. But it was a
Devil!
basketball court.
I am reluctant to do this. However, it appears I have no choice but to suspend proceedings until tomorrow, so my voice can come down a few octaves.
Oh, this time I really can't do anything.
Court is now adjourned for the day.
Oh, thank God for that.
Thank God I'm going to
Longer
for a poo.
than an episode of Poirot.
Please wait, Your Honor.
Oh, fuck. What is it, Edgeworth?
I have to request another 30 minutes of Your Honor's time.
We do not have 30 minutes.
For what purpose?
We can perform the necessary tests on this piece of evidence in that time.
But can you really obtain your results? 30 minutes.
Or less, and it's free.
No.
I believe we can, Your Honor.
Wouldn't it be better if we adjourned for today and I go watch Bake Off and then we reconvene tomorrow?
It's just Red Week, Your Honor.
It's not...
30 minutes, please. Your Honor, that's all I'm at.
It was actually the final yesterday, to say.
Please, Your Honour.
Very well.
Cheers.
Gavel. At the prosecution's request, this court will now take a 30-minute recess. But be advised that in reality, we're going to wait a week. And I will not allow another recess today.
Yeah, we still got a little scene in the lobby.
I'm not sure if this is helping or hurting us.
The court will now take its final recess of the day. Gavel.
March 23rd, 1204 Pum District Court, defendant lobby number 3.
Right? Well, what's going on with Maya's situation?
Killer, it looks like he got away again. Cheeky bastard. 30 minutes? We can't find her in that time. Oh, bloody hell.
Report.
Is that Mr. Edgeworth? because you hung up on me before.
You don't have time to spit it out.
Okay, yeah, sure. Right. Okay, it looks like we just missed him, sir. But the killer left a few orange things behind by accident in his rush to get away.
A few things?
Yeah, like a shoe, not a cat.
Well, can we use the shoe and can we use any of them as evidence?
Oh, I thought you'd ask, pal.
This is not time for Father Christmas impressions, you dickhead!
Sorry, Gary.
And what?
I was doing a Santa Claus thing. I got the things he left with me right now. I'm on my way over. Droopy's giving me a ride.
Really?
No, I'm not.
What?
That's odd. Any items like that are usually sent to the crime lab.
We don't have time to wait for those guys, sir. You ever been to a lab? When those guys went looking, I swiped the stuff and ran, adding to my list of felonies for today. Yeah, well, I'm not a detective anymore, so I had to, whoop, put him in my backpack, just like you, sir. I'm really sorry, sir, but I gotta put the law on hold for now. As I rush through the courtroom.
I hope he doesn't get in too much trouble over this.
I mean, there's a lot of lights following me, but with my hunk of junk car, I'd say I'd be there in about 20 minutes, sir. Hope you've not done anything horrifically insensitive in the meantime. Just wait for me, okay? It'll be fine.
Just bomb it down the A20.
Oh, this time of night?
Like to get here in one piece. Shut up.
I'm on a mission, and no one can stop me now, sir. No one. I'm pulling out all the stops. And I'm running every red, orange light.
Items left by the murderer. Maybe there's something among them that will be decisive enough to end this. I hope there fucking is.
Hey, what's wrong? Detective Gumshoe, answer me.
No one can stop. I'm... Beep, beep, beep.
I think someone stopped him.
What happened?
Sounded like he had an accident. I'm guessing his cell phone broke as well.
What was he thinking? We've got to hurry and call for help.
We have no idea where he is. Cell phone is broken and he wasn't driving patrol cars, so no radio either. Also, if we don't get to those items before they do, the police will take possession.
No, we can't let that happen.
Well, there's a way we can find out where he is, and we stand a chance. So we have to prove it.
Why? Oh, why did Gumshoe have to get into a bloody accident now?
I like my smile.
Oh, is there any way to find out exactly where he is at this moment? Surely this is the last bullet point. That's right. There is a way.
What? Ah.
I'm sure we can find out where Detective Gumshoe is through this, which is here. Take that.
Why are you bringing up Francisco at a time like that? Oh, I see. I'm trying to get in contact with her. Chances are slim, but she's all we have.
Francesca. Will she even want to help us? Edgeworth.
What is it?
I can't say that now. I don't have any right to judge anyone ever again. I know my client is guilty. But what I'm doing now, I'm pinning the guilt onto someone totally innocent and using the evidence to do so. It might be my turn to say, Defense Attorney Phoenix Wright chooses death.
Let's not do this.
I don't approve of this.
It doesn't suit someone like you to try useless deals. whether you did your job well or not. That can only be seen after the verdict has been settled.
Verdict? What's that?
It's Prosecutor Edgeworth here.
Droopy.
You got it fast, Droopy?
Yes, bailiff?
There's a phone call for you, sir. They said it was extremely urgent.
So they finish it with handwriting now. You have to go take this call. In the meantime, think hard about what it is you must do.
I love it when Chaz
There we
forgets
go.
to unmute himself.
There we go. First of all, let me say that this is now a record holder in terms of La Theatre De Phe Nix, our longest episode ever!
I really need a wee.
Yeah, so many people need a wee. So, Scott, what are your plugs? You do the plugs, then you can pee, and then Tom does his plugs, and then he can pee.
My plug is, I think, the charity you're going to plug at the end, Chaz. That's mine.
That makes
Lovely.
sense. Excellent.
Cool.
Tom, what would you like to plug?
I'm Turley God across the internet, and you can buy my DVD off me.
Yes, and you can also donate to Tom's Ko-Fi. There is a link in the chat. Still being given some of the hardest roles ever, playing the entirety of the Fae clan. We have Hannah Raymond Cox.
Yo.
Hannah, your plugs, please.
My plugs are such. Please follow me on Twitter at Challah Out Loud, CHALLAH Out Loud, because I'm Jewish and I like bread. And do try play my game, Totally Stab Caesar.
Yay! It's
on my itch.io.
Please do that. Leo, as our judge, wonderful to have him return.
Thank you. Glad to have actually returned. You can hire me as a game master for various tabletop role-playing games through Rolldark. And also, look after your mental health.
Yeah, Jesus. We had our wonderful company swing in today, Reese Lawton as Gumshoe.
Well, hello. Hello, yes. If you would follow me at DRAULL, it was a random assortment of letters because I found the numbers cheesy. Just look after yourselves, look after your mental health, and for the love of all that is holy, just don't. You're all wonderful people, and do the lovely things. You're great.
We only got a little bit of him, but Alex Dowding came in to fill in, doing wonderful work as Matt Ongard. Do you have plugs?
Just again, it's the same thing that I think you're going to mention at the end, cool. And I'll reiterate: please look after your mental health because lockdown 2 is crap.
And
but also, for those of you that can't see it, I'm just also going to plug Anna Fordham's lipstick because it looks really good.
Yeah. Speaking of Anna Fordham, still with the riskiest fucking material of any fucking character in these fucking games, and is handling it like an absolute champion. Anna, your plugs, please.
I mean, it's really lucky you cast somebody with actual mental health issues, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, so just to plug my lipstick, I've just discovered the line has been discontinued and I'm so upset. But it was the CYO lipstick and liner half and half that you could get in Boots and now you can't anymore. But it was in the shade Blow Your Mind. I found it on the desk as we were recording this and I thought, oh, you know what? I'll put that on because why not? But anyway, my real plug, I should say, Justin Wells, who is not here tonight, but I love him dearly, is DMing a game called excuse me, I'll try that again. He's DMing a game called Vile Shadows and a Honeyed Smile on, I think it's called Roll Together RPG on Twitch. And I'm in it, and I'm very nervous because I don't feel like I know enough about D&D to do a D&D stream, and yet here I am. So yeah, if you like D&D, drop that a watch for Justin, if nothing else.
That's nonsense, by the way. You don't need to know anything about it to play D&D.
I'm playing a half-orc barbarian, in case anybody was
Nice.
interested.
It's a good shout. And I'll go through my plugs really quickly. First of all, if you want to catch up on all of the previous episodes of Theatre De Phe Nix, you can go to my YouTube. The link is in the description. Not description, that's YouTube. Fucking hell, I'm going crazy. The link is in the chat. There is also a link to a bunch of numbers for companies like Calm and the Samaritans and various organizations like that. This case deals with mental health in a very unproductive and backwards way. I can only apologize for that. I will be donating some money to Calm. Also, on this Twitch channel, I have other streams during the week. Tomorrow afternoon is Fitness Thursdays, where I will be doing Ring Fit Adventure. Saturday nights is Game Night, where I play Fall Guys and Dead by Daylight. Sunday afternoons is Superhero Sundays. I'll be completing Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1. And this Sunday at 6 p.m. is the debut of the new stream that I'm doing with Luke Rollison, the Cardboard News Network. So a little bit of topical comedy, a lot of practical dumb stuff. So I hope you enjoy that. Without further ado, I will wish you a very good night. Please tune in next week for our season finale. Very exciting. So we will see you then. Until then, from all the company of Theatre De Phe Nix, thank you for watching and have a very lovely evening. Bye-bye.